Haruko Tsukamoto was born in Salem on April 6, 1926. Her parents, Hisakichi and Kiku, had immigrated to the United States from Japan and worked at the Salem Japanese Hand Laundry. The family, including Haruko's brothers Mabiro, Hisaki, and Katsumi, and her sister Masako, lived above the store at 445 Ferry Street in downtown Salem. Haruko attended Garfield Elementary School and Parrish Junior High, where she was vice president of the Girls' Reserve Club and won prizes for her knowledge of books. Then, one day, everything changed. On December 7, 1941, the news came over the radio. Pearl Harbor had been attacked. Even though it happened thousands of miles away, things started to change for Haruko and her family. People stopped coming to the laundry. Her father took out a newspaper advertisement and painted signs in the window to assure their friends and neighbors that they were loyal to the United States. The government kept putting new rules in place. Haruko and her family had to give up their radios and cameras. Finally, the U.S. military issued an order. It said all people of Japanese ancestry, both alien and non-alien, had to leave the area by June 3, 1942. They had just 12 days to make arrangements for their businesses and homes. Haruko and her family joined hundreds of other people from the area at the Salem train station. They boarded a train with armed guards, allowed only 2 suitcases each. Destination unknown. As they waited to board the train, they said goodbye to some friends and neighbors that came to see them off. Church groups had brought food to share, and someone started a round of singing. Despite the gathering, there was a sadness. No one knew where they were headed or for how long they would have to be away from their home. Haruko's family got off the train in Newell, California, where they were incarcerated at the Tule Lake War Relocation Center, one of 10 concentration camps across the United States used to house Japanese Americans removed from their homes on the West Coast. This bare and sandy, barbed wire fence-enclosed camp would be Haruko's new home for the next 3 years. We don't know a lot about Haruko's experiences at Tule Lake, save for a letter that was partially published in Salem High School's newspaper, The Clarion. She wrote that she was homesick because the country around here is so bare, and it isn't a bit green like good old Oregon. It rather reminds me of the coast, with the cabins, the sand, the mountains, and the quietness of the place. Haruko was finally released from Tule Lake in October of 1945, but she didn't go back to Oregon. She was sent to Sidney, Nebraska.